Okay, this is take two. What I want to do is share some of my rock roots. I know a lot of the time I talk about music that is not as well known because that really is what I'm interested in. I just want to hear what's going on. Always have. But I want to share more of my roots of the music I grew up with and that's important to my life. Okay. In the background is one of those bands, which is the Association. Love the Association. Especially the pop radio hits, which I'll get into here. But this is a cool album that they put out. Kind of a concept thing. It's starting off with this country shit, but it moves into some other styles nicely. But I wanted to show some of my roots, okay? And we'll start here with Alice Cooper, Billion Dollar Babies. I love Alice Cooper. Love Alice Cooper. I saw this tour, I think I was 16. This is an original copy. This is an original copy, yeah. There's the dollar. I'll show you the record. No, I've had this forever. And Billion Dollar Babies Live was amazing. Alice Cooper blew my shit away. Even though the band, as musicians, were not that good, they had that essence, you know what I'm saying? They just, the way they hung together was just amazing. I'd like to get a better copy of this killer, but I've had this forever, and it's all beat to hell. But I love this album. Halo of Flies. Easy Action, man. We're not half-stepping here. Alice Cooper were on to something in the beginning. Not the greatest musicians. They were on to something, okay? Some more of my rock roots. I need to get a better copy of this on vinyl. Love this album, Rocks by Aerosmith. This is my favorite Aerosmith album. This is just fantastic. My personal favorite. Lickin' a Promise is one of my favorite songs by Aerosmith. Love this album. Draw the Line, I still have it. It's alright. Toys in the Attic is the other one I really like. I don't have it anymore. Can I go through these quick just to show you? I want, leave me comments though, people. This is the music that I grew up with on and love that. I could only get started because there's just so much. So I got a couple of A's and B's. I was going to say, let me show my roots, and didn't even get past the B's. Didn't even get through the B's. Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. This is an original. 1966, made in Germany. What can be said about that album? Beach Boys, live in London. I saw the Beach Boys live. Brian Wilson was with them still. Excellent, excellent. Amazing to see them live. Wild Honey. Yeah, the music of my childhood, of my life. Here's another one that I don't listen to much, but I have to have it. Well, I don't have to, but historically, for me, this album is pretty important. Big Brother and the Holding Company. And it's been talked about in recent years more how Janis Joplin actually got her wailing singing style from Rocky Erickson of the 13th Floor Elevators. She was basically imitating him. And if you've heard Rocky Erickson's early recordings, that blood-curdling yelp that he could do, that's where she got it. So here's my other Association albums. Along Comes the Association. Along Comes Mary. Fantastic pop music. Some of the finest pop music ever made, to my ears. Child of the 60s. Soundtrack to Goodbye Columbus. Another great song of theirs. Renaissance. Now, in my opinion, this album contains an unrecognized pop psychedelic classic. Kind of like I Had Too Much to Dream, and those kind of songs are considered psychedelia, and they are. Pandora's Golden Heebie-Jeebies from this album. My sister Stephanie, you'll remember that song because we had it on the B-side of a record. Remember how cool we thought it was? It still is. It's psychedelic classic, undiscovered. Renaissance Association. Pandora's Golden Heebie-Jeebies. Guarantee you it's a psychedelic pop classic that is not known. The Association's greatest hits. Love this band. Okay. The Astronauts. Great surf rock along with the Ventures and Dick Dale and all that stuff. The Astronauts. Great guitar music. Okay. This is something I don't play much because it's just not what I like to listen to, but I recognize its greatness. I inherited these albums from a friend who passed away from cancer, and I'll keep them until I pass away. The band. This is a great, great American band. Yeah, American, Canadian, both. North America, great American band. I recognize the greatness of this band. I also recognize when I hear that they had that essence rare, that when those people got together and played, something really special and organic happened. Amazing musicians. I recognize the greatness of the band, even though this is not where I like to go too often. Maybe I could say that that's party music, but that's not. I wouldn't play it at a party of mine. If it was playing at a party, I would think, yeah, that's something people play at a party. Cahoots. I have this one too. The song "Life is a Carnival" from here is excellent. Yeah, see here where the association is getting into the. Oh, yeah. Let me keep talking. I don't want to be on too long, okay? Rock Roots. Black Sabbath. Don't even need to say nothing, do I? Black Sabbath, Master of Reality. This is the first Black Sabbath I had actually ever bought. Bought this as a teenager. Kind of freaked me out the first time I heard Sweet Leaf, but you know that's how it is when you're a kid. It freaks you out and you want to go, wow, I want to hear that again. Jeff Recordman in 1958 gave this to me. We sold our soul for rock and roll. It's in impeccable condition. I guess he got an even nicer copy, but this is in excellent condition. Sabbath! Paranoid. This is a reissue with, it's not a gatefold, but it's uncolored vinyl. Love this album. And then the last things I'm going to show here was I was going to try to do A, B, and C. I didn't even get through the B's. I got stuck. I stopped on Jeff Beck. Just truly one of the greatest rock guitar players that lives and ever lived and probably ever will live. No one plays like Jeff Beck. Every now and then you hear somebody that's got a little tinge of it. Nobody plays like Jeff Beck. No one. Tell me who. Jeff Beck, truth. Awesome. The Jeff Beck Group. Rod Stewart, Waylon. I've always loved this cover too. Beckola. Love that cover. Beckola. Every album's monster. Rough and Ready. This album's fantastic. I love this album. Side one all the way through. Beck Bogert and Apathy. In my opinion, a slight misstep. Doing a little too many drugs. The guys were talented and good. I think they were doing too much cocaine. That's my opinion. I hear it as a musician. I hear it in the sloppiness, okay? And then I look at Jeff. You ain't looking so good, Jeff. Beck Bogert and Apathy live in Japan. And this really shows you these guys were out of it. No wonder they did not release. Oh, there's the front. No wonder this was not released in the U.S. There's some real nasty hogs on this album. Boys were way too stoned. I'm speaking from experience, people. Jeff Beck Group. Now, this whole album isn't good, but there's a couple songs in here I just love. What is it? I Can't Give Back the Love I Feel for You. Just love that song. Just love it. Jeff Beck Group. This was given to me by Chris Astral Traveler. Was it Astral Traveler that gave this to me? Or did I find this? Oh, he gave me the Jan Hammer bootleg. And here's the Jeff Beck Group boot I found. Of course I have Blow by Blow. Of course I do. It's damaged because I inherited it from my friend. And this just means so much to me. I love this album. Wired. Oh, yeah. Jeff Beck with the Jan Hammer Group live. I saw this tour. Saw these guys. They were mind-blowing. There and Back. Jeff Beck, There and Back. More excellence. I'm just going to keep going so I can get this video in by a little under 10, around 10 minutes. Flash. And the ones that you don't see on vinyl, I have on CD. Love Jeff Beck. And I have his latest on vinyl, Emotion and Commotion. I just saw this tour last year. Incredible. This man can blow on the guitar. I just wanted to share some of my rock roots, people. I try to get back to it and share some more.